Proverbs 27:21. Fire tests the purity of silver and gold, but a person is tested by being praised. Now, this may be an easily overlooked proverb. However, there's some depth here if we just take a moment to look at it. Let's give it some context. So, many ages ago, and even still today, they use a fire test to test the purity of gold or silver because they're able to withstand a higher degree of heat than other lesser metals. And so they will put the gold or silver in question into this dish, and they would heat it up. And once the fire was going and it starts getting hot enough, all those lesser metals will start to melt away from the main item that you're testing. Those impurities and those imperfections will start to move off to the side, and what will be left will be a nugget of gold or silver. So they would take the weight before and the weight after, and they would see how much of that nugget or piece of gold was actually gold, and how much of it was zinc or copper or iron or all these other metallic substances. See, beforehand, when you just had it, you thought you had a nice sized golden nugget. You know, it had a good mass to it, it had a good weight to it, it was a good size. You felt good about having it. But once you put the heat on it, the impurities start to reveal themselves. The imperfections start to reveal themselves. And you see what you have left is just a fraction of what you thought you had to begin with. In the same way, people are tested. The fire that's put to us is praise. When we think we do something great and somebody comes and pats us on the back and say you do a great job, you're being tested. How is it that you're going to react? Do you have a big head and say, yeah, I know, I'm great, I'm phenomenal, I do that all the time, this is what I do, let's go? Or do you take more of a humble approach? You know, thank you, I appreciate you recognizing, but I couldn't do this without God. Are you more focused with having the credit, with having the praise? Or do you redirect them to the source? And again, that's that fire being put to you. When you start excelling at different areas of your life, and you start facing more temptation, how do you act with that? When there's greater access to sex, are you going to remain faithful in your marriage or give in? When you can eat whatever you want to eat because you have easy access to it, are you going to stay truthful to your diet or not? When you have opportunity to make easy money, are you going to sacrifice your core values for $1 or not? You see, praise will reveal what you actually have inside. You know, people may look at you from the outside and like, oh man, you know, I weighed them, I measured them, they're solid. But when the heat is put to you and those imperfections start revealing themselves, what are you left with? Are you left with the shell of a person? Or is it the real deal? I encourage you to look on the inside. What is your character like? If you were put to the fire right now, if somebody was to come to you and praise you for all the hard work that you've been doing, for all the different accomplishments that you've had, how would you receive it? Would it go to your head, or will you humble yourself? Remember, pride always comes before the fall. So with that being said, to God be the glory. Be great.